welcome to the penultimate episode of Emily Reads 50 Shades of Grey, brought to you from my mum's house. And fittingly, she's hugging her mum, and she's crying, so we are reading the right book. She's saying goodbye to her mum at the airport, and her eyes are red with unshed tears as she releases me. Obviously, she doesn't get the crying from her mother. Okay, now her mum's crying, so maybe she does. So much crying. This chapter is so poetic so far. What does Christian know of love? My heart twists, and my mother's words waft like a zephyr through my mind. Her mum's words are wafting like a zephyr. Taylor asks if he can take her bags, and she says, oh no, I'm fine. His lips tighten perceptibly, and then he takes them and he feels happier. Oh, Taylor, he lives to give. It occurs to Anastasia that Taylor is the only man who's ever bought her underwear. Read into that what you will. Maybe a subplot for the next 2 books. Taylor keeps his eyes on the road, and taciturn does not begin to describe him. Doesn't even begin. She says, can you put some soothing music on? And he puts on Pachelbel's Canon. Nice. She rides the elevator up to Christian's floor. Christian's on the phone, and the only bit of his conversation you get is, no trace, ... okay, ... yes. Something's gone missing, maybe. His eyes are scorching. He's obviously stressed out, but his reaction to her being there is just instant sex. Their passion and ardor is erupting between them, so that's a thing. There is a look of hunger in his eyes. They're sexing in the bathroom. And as usual, her italics are saying, oh my. She explodes around him, spiraling into an intense, all-consuming orgasm whilst exploding. They just sexed each other, and they're not even naked yet. He says to her, you intoxicate me, Miss Steele, and you calm me. Such a heady combination. You have got to stop using heady as a word, just in general. Never use it again, E.L. James. I want you ready and waiting in the playroom in 15 minutes. And he's filled her closet with clothes for her. She's thinking, car, phone, computer, clothes. It'll be a damn condo next, and then I really will be his mistress. And then the next sentence is just, ho! Exclamation mark. I've been working for Santa Claus too much because I'm just like, ho! Right. She's calling her a whore. She notices that there's a lock on her bedroom door, but no key. Scary. She's kneeling in the red room of pain. Closing my eyes, I try to calm myself down, to connect with my inner sub. She's there somewhere, hiding behind my inner goddess. How many people are inside of you? Christian walks in, and geez, he looks so freaking hot. My subconscious is frantically fanning herself, and my inner goddess is swaying and writhing to some primal carnal rhythm. He stands in front of her, and I can see his naked feet, and I want to kiss every inch of them, run my tongue over his instep, suck each one of his toes. Okay, so she does have a foot fetish. Each to their own. He looks at her, and it's his dom gaze. 7 shades of sin in one enticing look. His gazes are amazing, from start to finish. He's reminding her of the safe words, so things are about to get hectic. He's about to shackle her to the bed, and her italics are thinking, oh my. He's got the flogger, and he says, I'm gonna use this on you. Touch it. His eyes are glowing with barely leashed excitement as he shackles her to the bed. He puts iPod earbuds into her ears and an eye mask over her eyes, so she's blind and deaf. And the iPod kicks in with a celestial choir singing a cappella. He's now caressing her with a fur glove. And now with a flogger. Now he's hitting her with it. She goes, ah! She sort of has this momentary confusion between pleasure and pain, and then she gets it. In italics, yes, I get this. And then he's sexing her. He says, the music was Spem in Alium, a 40-part motet by Thomas Tallis. I've always wanted to fuck to it. He's telling her about what she said in her sleep, which was about cages and strawberries. She says, oh, good. And now he's wondering what she's hiding. You are hiding something, Anastasia. I may have to torture it out of you. And that's the end of chapter 25. What happened in the penultimate chapter? She said goodbye to her mum and cried. She went to his house and he seemed really stressed, and so they had sex in a bathroom and then in the red room of pain with a flogger and some choral music. So that's done. Thank goodness that there was sex and crying in that chapter, because the last chapter had neither. There's only 1 chapter left. We may yet make it to the end of this book. See you next time.